Good morning. I'm going to go over a procedure to bench test the Lionel Super O track 112 remote switch. It's something I do before I place any switches on the track, even if I know they've been used before and they're good. The first thing I do is put the track voltage screw to track voltage, not fixed voltage. And also I look to see if this insulating bushing here is deformed. This third rail frog rivet is insulated from the swivel switch, and if that's deformed, you might short out the common and the hot lead to the switch. So that's important. You can just wiggle it, and this third rail frog, and it should be firm. Also, we check to see if the swivel rail spring is there and in good shape, and if the swivel rail is contacting the outer rail. It doesn't really move, so the train's flange, wheel flange, doesn't pick the switch. And we could try it on the other side when we move the switch. Also, this rivet here goes through to the backing plate, and it connects to the motor's base plate. So it provides a good ground to test the switch. That has to be tight. If that's not tight to the backing plate, the motor might have problems getting power, and I'll show you that later on. The simplest way to do this is just take a slotted screwdriver and between the control rails, and you can see the switches moving. Also, you want to check the O22C controller to make sure the control will work, and that's, we just short against the outer rail here, and you can see that's working fine. Basically, the switch works by using ground. Power is fed through either one of these two screw placements to the contact arm inside the switch, and from that contact arm it provides power to the lights and also the switch's coil, both coils. And from the coils it goes back to the control rails and to the O22C controller lead terminals. So that's basically about it. If you want to test the outer rails to make sure they have conductivity to the base plate and to the ground, I just connect the wire to them and then use the control rails to test that. And same with this one here. So we got conductivity between all the grounds, which is good. Now to test the center rails, you just replace the wire, the power wire, over to one of the center rails, and of course we got lights so we know that it's working, but just, and then this one over here. Okay, so this switch is in good shape. The only problem is it's got a cracked motor housing, and that happened in the move to the condo. Maybe a little cleaning on the rails, and this switch is good to go to the layout. In the layout, I would move the track voltage screw to the fixed voltage position and then apply 14 volts. This way I don't have to worry about what power is going to the track. It's always at 14 volts, and you'll get a nice quick response from the switch. Okay, well, we'll go over a little bit more in part 2. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.